Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today, finally, I'll be checking out TXT's latest release of Good Boy Gone Bad, the MV for all. Now, I only heard good things from you guys requesting this, actually going far and beyond and requesting this throughout my DMs across my social media platforms as soon as possible because I was on vacation and such, and finally I'm here, and even one of you guys commenting on one of my YouTube videos to really check out this release. And at the end of the day, TXT just seems to deliver songs that you never would expect in terms of genre, I've got to say, right? They have their one thing is they have their signature sound and identity as a group, but the fact that they're able to really pivot throughout different eras with different genres is absolutely phenomenal and a beautiful sight to see and a beautiful thing to hear every time around when they drop a comeback. But aside from that, guys, enough talk. Let's just get into Good Boy Gone Bad now, shall we? Alright everyone, I brought it up here. Good Boy Gone Bad by TXT. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. Classic big hit music intro. Whoa! What a start to this! Love this grungy feel at the start here. The Hyun and Kai. Where's this headed though? I really love the chanting that's going on in this so far too. I love how the electric guitar is just so hard hitting in this. But just all the angst that's pouring out is everything. Woo. I'm sort of getting the message that's being put down in this, truly. And I think it's very obvious, right? From the lyrics and the overall concept of this. Also love the drum kit work in this. But most importantly, the vocal work. Love is a lie.
I like them back.
Wow. Wow, and the sparks here flying throughout this tunnel. Man, they are truly encapsulated this. Just, it was clear there with the lines of like love is a lion, such. I feel like this is really towards that message or that sort of that moment of like breaking up with a significant other one. Once was a good boy, but after that, after the fact, has truly gone bad and wild with it. And wow, they sure looked badass throughout the entirety of this music video, guys. And I really love them with those sort of like leatherette suits or something like that going on, leather, like the leather jackets, leather ties, and everything. I believe I'm gonna have to go through and watch it again and listen to it again for sure. But what I really dig about this, standing apart from their previous releases that I really talked about, how they earlier in this video, how they really are able to really pivot in different directions with different concepts, with different genres. Obviously, we've heard the rock side TXT before in the past, and it's phenomenal. But I feel like this hits way more of a darker side, but not only that, but with a hard-hitting guitar. Like, I would say this would be like taking the hip-hop route, but adding a lot of heavy, rock-heavy influences on the song. Right away, though, I love how verse 1 is like a rapid-fire cannon, yet it's so rhythmic. It gets you in the rhythm of things for the song, and that's truly done by, I believe, Byungyu. Then it went into Taehyun, and then it went into Hyun and Kai, if I recall correctly. We're gonna have to go through another playthrough of it, obviously, so I can, double check as well. But I really love that verse 1. I think it sets the tone so well to this song for what's up and coming and what's going on this song. And it goes to show you the transitionings, like with the sections and how they really complement each other, and how the transitions in between fit so well for this song. Everything about this song screams masterpiece. I wouldn't go far and beyond say like necessarily this is like hands down my favorite title track by TXT by any means, and that's really due to the hook. I would say the hook is very simple, nothing intricate with it, but admittedly, what's got me going mostly is the chanting, and I think I actually, believe it or not, the ad-libs in this. I think the ad-libs add so much due to the intro, actually. I forgot to mention that because there was a bit of an intro, and then that incredible verse 1 happened. I've got to say, I'd have to go as far as say that verse 1 is one of my top favorite verse 1s I've heard in the K-pop scene this year of 2022, guys. Seriously, like full stops. But I'm gonna emphasize more and talk more about the ad-libs and why I love about them, and how there's this sort of connection coming from the intro, and that's what I was saying. Like the intro, verse 1, truly sets the tone of the song. I think the way that they're able to depict of a good boy going bad and all, good boy gone bad, it is everything, right? It gets you so immersed. Just their acting. I think acting in a music video can be so difficult for any boy group or girl group or a soloist, a matter of fact. And the way that all the members, you could see that in their expressions, and then the bridge where it has that emotional but yet angelic moment. You see the members like that one tear going off their faces and such. But yeah, we're gonna have to dive back into it again right about now, bring it right here. And yeah, I just love the song so much. I'd have to give it like a 9 out of 10. Maybe it grows with more listens to a 9.5 out of 10, but I just know that this is a masterpiece upon first listen, at least for me. I'm not sure about you guys, but immediately right here, with Byungyu, just with the flowers and the trash bags and like sinking in. It got me so captivated. This is what I was talking about, the acting, you know? I feel like time again we take it for granted, like acting, oh, it's whatever, you know, it's just a music video, but it plays a huge part in this, you know? It gets me immersed. I say this not a lot these days because the quality of production of MVs have been pretty on par and pretty like equating to the quality that's being heard from the overall composition of songs that are being released. You know what I'm trying to say? So what I say sometimes, not a lot, is that yeah, having a good song is one thing, but having a good music video is another. And added the fact, if there's acting, the acting has to be good too, to keep us listeners and fans immersed, right? So vice versa that goes, you know. If you have a good music video, you have to have a good song as well. But all in all, that music video, 10 out of 10, truly. And just sinks in. And this is what I'm saying, right? He sinks in, right? I really love his fit here, by the way. Sorry, I like his green top here. I really dig it. And like his choker. But like right here, he comes through with this sort of like, how would I explain it? Because it's he's delivering his line in such a rapid fire cannon motion, but in like the very subtle kind of manner, you know, nothing too aggressive with it, right? I like how it doesn't hit us too aggressive with it, but it really has that sort of slithering, you know, grungy feel to it that sets the tone of the song. Some sort of drums going on or something digitally being done that I really dig. That is continuous throughout the song. And then the way that at some moments the vocals can be airy, right? Like the vocal processing was done so well for this, but most importantly, the members coming through in with their own parts in this song really did everything justice and complemented each other so well. Better than those pathetic days. Gone bad. Gone bad. There's that sing-alongable factor to it too, which I dig. See what I'm saying? Like a bit of the ad-libs here. Break me more, just break me. But at the beginning here, it was this oh, well, now keep that in mind because we're gonna bring it back here. Yeah, some sort of drum usage. The right amount of syllables. And how it just breaks down like that. So catchy. See that? Whoa, it continues to happen similarly to that intro, right? They bring that intro and it's used as an ad-lib throughout this song, not constantly, but here and there, which adds more. So overall, it makes this very anthemic feel to it, especially when there's the chanting, that's the vocal chanting that's going on in the song. What an iconic line. I know my friend's gonna love this song. I mean, she's she's a huge fan of TXT's releases, or a lot of songs that are like really angsty with it, or rock songs that are really angsty with it and all. But what's brilliant, what's another brilliant moment in this song is coming up soon that I'm gonna have to point out. I feel like this is the moment I was gonna talk about. There's this emotional factor to it, right? You're so immersed in the song, and then here, all of a sudden, it just keeps you locked in. It's like, oh my goodness, like you just can't keep your eyes off this moment in this MV, as well as like, right, the acting and the vocal work that's being done here. It's angelic, but it's very sad. Iconic line there. It's sort of that sense, that moment, that point where it's like that no turning back point, and it's like, oh, I'm so sad that like I've gone this far, and then that you know, that the laughing going on here. Because at the end of the day, once you've gone to that point, that kind of point, it's hard to go back. You're totally broken and all. What I also noticed and loved about this song is how all the instrumentation is like it's pointed in one direction. It's all focused in one direction. It has a great drive to it, and the energy is just very, very relentless, and it matches the vocal delivery in the song, the vocal projection by all of the members. So everything done in that kind of unison kind of way, I dig that a lot. Oh, that kick. One of my favorite scenes, the sparks flying at the end here in this tunnel while they're running. And the angles, oh my goodness. It goes to show you, all sides of the members are just... so well done. So well done. Wow. Lot to think about too, you know, even though there's a lot to say, there's a lot to take in when it comes to the song. This has to be, I'd say, their strongest comeback in the most angsty and I wouldn't say that it's hard to define loud, you know. You're loud in terms of very upfront, in your face, super mad aggressive with it, but it's not really like mad aggressive and like violent per se with it. It's more so, it's like depicting of the story of someone, you know, breaking off from a relationship, used to be good, goody two shoes, or just a normal person, and next thing you know, they've gone bad. And yeah, I just love how, as much as, you know, the song progresses, the storyline or the MV progresses with the song so well in that kind of succession. Yeah, lots to take in, but a song that I could see myself listening for a very long time, as much as the other title tracks that they have released. And it got me curious, you know, how what else am I missing? I still have quite a bit of, you know, tracks to check out from TXT and such. More specifically speaking, their B-sides. But stay tuned, you know, I'm gonna try my best, guys. I know some of you guys, when I did an album review to TXT in the past before, you really loved that. And usually when you do reactions and reviews to any artist from Hybe and do their albums, it's really difficult because you got to get around that, you know, video block thing. So I try to split up my videos in different parts when it comes to album reviews by any artist from the top 3 labels, to be more specific. But take care, guys. As always, be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much and just warms my heart connecting with y'all about TXT in the comment section down below. But as always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. This has been Garrison, as always, though, and peace.